Still on time, goddammit. Barely. Barely. I'm talking about a couple of fucking seconds before that whole hit 6:31. Alright, my bad. Still got all the shit on. Y'all don't even see what was going on behind the scenes, so y'all just sit back. Well, y'all don't understand the tomfoolery and shenaniganery that I literally just went through. We still got here barely in the nick of time. Y'all give me just one moment while I'm behind the scenes doing the shit I can do behind the scenes. Sauce Nation, my bad. Apologies. Y'all know what it is. Man, had a little bit of technical difficulties. You know, I say we trying to make some upgrades around the sauce, and I'm trying to order something to get it upgraded. Talking about this on my porch. That shit is not in my house. I had to run down the street, checking houses, knocking on doors. Hey, you got my shit? Let me kick this bitch down. a wheel. Nah. But it wasn't that serious. My shit was still out there on somebody's porch. But I just went and got my shit. But anyway, so what's up, Sauce Nation? How are you doing? Welcome to Sauce Sports. This is the greatest sports talk show in Houston. Anything Houston related. I don't care what your daddy said. I used to be listening to the radio on AM for years. I don't know about that. Sauce Sports, those Negroes that cuss and they call CJ light skin. I think it's racist. I don't want to watch it. Man, fuck all that shit. You know, this is a new age, this is a new breed, this is a new media, baby. But we got a gentleman from around getting down with us today. Who we got in the mix tonight, man?
What's good? It's your boy Wise. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Appreciate you, Honcho, having me on again, and get a membership. Hit the cash app. Hit the cash app. You heard him. He trying to get the upgrades. Hit the cash app.
I'm telling y'all, man. I'm trying to get y'all. Look, I'm trying, man. If y'all really knew, like I said, it's gonna take a little bit, not a little bit, really a little bit, literally. But if y'all knew what I want to do, it's coming soon. I promise y'all. It's gonna be something nobody. It's not even close. Like we chop it up with y'all, and you know how we do. And we in the sauce line is gonna come back. I'm working. It's a little technical glitch on that because it's a certain way I want that to rock. But I mean, like I say, that old stuff is coming back, but there's so much more, and it's just when I say this is y'all fuck with us. It's like I'm not even being braggadocious. I'm not being funny. Like it's gonna easily be the best thing anybody in the city doing. Like when it's all said and done, like. You see motherfuckers already been copied. Like we've been off for a year and a half, ain't done nothing consistently. And motherfuckers, as soon as they thought the name Round Table was vacant, you saw niggas try to slide and try to sort of Round Table. We would like to shut the fuck up. And y'all can run back and tell anybody y'all want anything we saying this because they ain't gonna do a motherfucking thing. Dog, look. I wish one of them punk ass motherfuckers would say something. Anyway, so again, we do this for y'all. We do this for the people. But I got a plan along with the round, like to make this shit by far the most interactive shit shaking. Like, and I don't want to say too much because again, we've been too many motherfuckers who've been listening and for years and stealing a little this, stealing a little that. I'm telling you, when I say some shit that ain't nobody ready for or ain't nobody gonna be doing. Hold on one second. I gotta tell them. Like it ain't. I'm telling you, just stay tuned. As we getting warmer, we put a week or so back warming up. It's only gonna get better. The momentum just getting back right. Anyway, Sauce Nation roll call. Side to side with pride. Your hood, set, block, avenue, cul-de-sac, boulevard, street, circle, military ranking, grade level. If you ain't graduate, you know it is what it is. You know it is. But I've seen some of y'all text in the chat. I know all y'all ain't get through the 12 grades. I ain't hating on you. You gotta do what you gotta do. Go get your GED. Two, it's going to be a little bit shorter sauce today because we know it's game day, so we know how that's rocking. But we're going to talk a little bit about Texans, Saints. We're going to talk specifically, though, a little bit about something about CJ and how he's just kind of the more you find out, the more you learn how far ahead of the game he is. And you kind of got to look at all this stuff. We're going to get into that. But first, let's see what we got rocking, and let's get into it, man. Because I tell y'all a lot of stuff. We talked about a lot of shit in the sauce for a long time. And we tell y'all, man, you ain't got to agree with me. Nobody in the round table gonna say, man, you got to fucking agree with everything that we fucking doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just want you to have your own opinion. If it's a debate, if it's an argument, if it's a whatever, have your own fucking opinion. Be a man and stand on that. We gonna fuck with you. It ain't about no, you got to agree with everything I'm saying. We ain't like the mother pussy niggas. Like, let me get some advanced statistics to prove my point because I've never done it on the field. So let me tell you, well, if you divide and calculate, getting all aroused by some imaginary fucking numbers, dog. That shit's so weird to me, dog. Like, don't get me wrong. I always tell you, I like base stats. The basics matter. When you start getting all this overly analytical, like that weirdo nerd shit that you really can't truly calculate for, right? There's a lot of nuance in those numbers that isn't calculated for. That's why I say I don't like advanced statistics when it comes to football. Baseball, basketball makes the most sense because of the consistency in the playing field and, you know, all that shit. But it's like, other stuff though. Anyway, going down the tangent. Let's see who in this bitch.
Shout out Astros.
Yeah, shout out the fucking that game was. Let me tell you, let's talk about it. Let's talk about that for a second, right? And that the way that game ended, man. That way that game ended was perfect. I was talking about it a little bit in the den last night, like with fucking Correa stranded on deck, just sitting there, like that's what I was saying. It's one thing to leave a man stranded on base. But the fact that he just knew in his heart that he was gonna come up and be the savior of the Twins. He just knew it. And just the fact that you don't even get a chance, you little bitch. Like you motherfucker throwing his helmet all in the dugout like a little hoe. And I loved it. I love every time. Oh, that one say maybe it was the second to last at bat when Pena made that fucking amazing ass catch.
Yeah.
Like every time Pena made a play, I love that shit. That shit was like it just added a little bit more significance. I know people say, well, why you hating on Correa? Because he ain't here no more. Fuck it. You leave the house, we ain't fucking with you, man. How you felt about the game last night? What was the best part about it to you?
The old man came through. I know a lot of people been smashing and talking and bashing on Abreu, bruh. But we shouted out Abreu yesterday in the stream before the game. We was like, bruh, Abreu been balling out, bruh. And he came through once again. Abreu came through. Brantley came through. Put some runs on the board for us. And the pitching came through. Maldonado. A lot of people don't like Maldonado. They don't like Maldi. But like Carlos Correa said after the game, bruh, what Maldi was doing on the defensive side of things, communicating with the pitchers, going high velocity pitches at the top of the zone, slow velocity pitches at the bottom of the zone, and alternate them. We couldn't hit the ball, bruh. We couldn't hit the ball. So shout out to Maldi, shout out to Brantley, and shout out to Abreu. They did their things yesterday. And on the defensive side of the things was Pena. And we've been talking about Pena the last couple of streams. He might not be hitting the bat as great as he did last playoff run, but his time might come. Last year, he balled out in the ALCS in the championship series and was the ALCS and the World Series MVP. So it's his time to shine. I love the celebration from Justin Verlander. He was going crazy. They was all going crazy.
I wasn't even fucking here.
Yeah. I wasn't even fucking here. Yeah. I love it. And 7 ALCS in a row. And we got to go and beat up on Arlington and show them who really run the state of Texas. So Astros go to the World Series again, get back-to-back. Bro, it's going to be a beautiful thing to see. As us Houston sports fans, we really got to appreciate this team because we've never seen anything like this besides the Houston Comets in the city of Houston. So we need to learn how to appreciate them, even if you're not a baseball fan. Go get you an Astros shirt, bro. Go get you an Astros hat. So the Houston hat, you see it everywhere. When I travel a lot, and when I'm traveling everywhere I go, I see somebody with an Astros jersey or an Astros hat or something, H-Town tattoo, something, bro. Yeah, it's world renowned. So
you know where they be deep at? That's surprising to me. H-Town hats are deep in San Antonio. Like, yeah. And again, y'all don't know if it's my Texan Mexicans from the city. I don't know if y'all sliding out going to SeaWorld or going to, Fiesta Tech, y'all just representing. Or do people in San Antonio fuck with the Astros like that? Like, or are they more Rangers fans? I think the times I've been to San Antonio, I've seen more Astro shit than Ranger shit. I don't see Ranger shit outside nowhere. It's like one or two people I think I've ever seen wear that type of shit in public.
Yeah, when I used to go to San Antonio a hell of a lot, maybe like every month. But they huge Astros. It's weird because they Astros fans, but then they Cowboys fans. Yeah. So it's something I've never seen before. It's weird. I'm like, can y'all pick and choose? Like, y'all don't know which one y'all want to do? They got some Texans fans out there, but 95% of the fans out there is definitely Dallas Cowboys fans. So
you know what I be seeing that when I saw out there that makes me sick. That makes me. You know the most disgusting symbol I'd rather see like what's that shit the Baphomet Satan symbol than see this fucking symbol. Motherfuckers who wear the half and half star, the half Dallas and the half Astro. That shit makes me want to punch you and your motherfucker just hit you all in your sternum. Just cave your chest in type. You're like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I don't, I'm normally a pleasant person. I see motherfuckers, that shit's make me patooey. I want to spit on you. I just patooey. You disgust me. Make a decision with your life. Yeah. But
like we said yesterday in the stream, how they be saying, we want Hillstein, you get Hillsteins. You gonna get them again. So keep asking for Hillstein. We love it. Every time you ask for them, they win.
Yeah. I know they hating Watson Cleveland. But that's why I say, man, look, we told y'all, and again, I understand the people who were rocking with Watson at that time, right? And, I get it, but I saw things a little earlier that just started turning me on. And so I was kind of already off that train And I know people wanted to hold on to hope because it was at that point in time seemingly like the best thing that happened to the Texans. But it was just like when I started noticing the behavior, I'm like that ain't Texan. Dog. Like it got to the point where when he started acting Hollywood, I'm like I don't want this nigga around. Dog. Like that's not us. We ain't on that shit. Like that's not a, you know what I'm saying. Let's get in there. Let's go to work. We talk without work. You know what I'm saying. And then after the game, we gonna talk that shit. You know what I'm saying. But that motherfucker want to dance and get this nigga defense scoring interception. This nigga want to run and celebrate. Like, nigga, get your bitch ass down somewhere. Oh, attention seeker, acting like a little broad. Anyway, shout out to Black Vegeta, Herb Gotti, Chill Out, J Boogie, Charles Montgomery, Hector Flores. Shout out to Hector holding it down in the Woodlands. Let me see. Shout out to Wink. Shout out to Mr. Smith. Let me see. Cream City, I already. Let me see. Quail Man. Let me see. Side of Texas, what's the motherfucking deal? Man, hey, look, Sunday should be a great day for Houston. It should be, hopefully. But it's always a real interesting game when the Texans and the Saints play because of that relationship between Houston and New Orleans, just the cities themselves. You have like an interesting dynamic. And Saints fans are annoying as hell, right? Like,
Yes, they are.
motherfuckers are annoying as hell, bro. So it's just like, it is what it is, at this point. But, just looking at it, just kind of overall, how are you feeling at this point with everything that the Texans have done so far, right? Do you feel like this is going to be a competitive game, or are you thinking the Texans may not be ready for this?
I'm gonna be mild with this week. It's gonna be a good game. I don't know who's gonna win this game at the end of the week. Uh, it's gonna be a competitive ass game. We look healthy. We still waiting on Juice Scruggs. It looked like the only person that might be really missing from this game that's not on IR is gonna be Tank Dell. We know how huge of an impact Tank is on the offensive side of the ball, but that shouldn't be any excuse for Bobby Slowick and the offense. They should be able to coach up a game plan and put guys in the right positions to succeed. We should be seeing that bum Noah Brown come back from the Cowboys for his second game with the Houston Texans. Hopefully he can prove me wrong. I didn't like what I seen in the preseason. I didn't like what I seen the first game of the season with those drops when CJ had hit him right in the hands multiple times. So hopefully he can redeem himself. Hopefully he was just dealing with injuries at that time and he can ball out and have a big impact. But to me, it's really going to come down to what it was last week against this Atlanta Falcons team. Are we able to put the ball in the end zone, bro? Yeah. If we can put the ball in the end zone, we can beat the New Orleans Saints. If we're going to be kicking field goals, we ain't going to beat the New Orleans Saints. They're going to put the points up, bro. They got an Alvin Kamara. They got a Chris Olave. They got a slant man himself, Michael Thomas. They got a good offensive line. They got Derek Carr. The defense is good, too. They got Honey Badgers, bro. They got DeMario Davis. They got Cam Jordan. They got some dogs everywhere on the field. Marshawn Lattimore at the cornerback position, bro. So they got depth everywhere on that team, and it's gonna be a long day for the Houston Texans. But I think DeMeco gonna have these guys coached up after a tough loss against the Atlanta Falcons. We've seen how CJ looked. He looked like he's ready to redeem himself and try to prove like, hey, we got to get this win. This is an important win. If the Texans can win this game, you go 500 going into the bye week. Your team able to get healthy. You're going to have a couple of guys coming back off of IR. Juice Scruggs. Tank should be coming back healthy. We still got to wait a few more weeks for Stingley. Hassan Ridgeway should be coming back. So we're going to get a lot of key pieces back, and we should have like 95 to 98% of our team healthy. Tavier Thomas. Yeah. So guys like that, we're going to be getting those guys back right after the bye week going into playing the Panthers, and the Panthers are going to be in the bye week as well. So if we can go 500 before this, we play the Panthers, we can go 4-3. Then we're talking about, hey, the Texans got a chance to win this division. The Texans can make a playoff run with a rookie quarterback, CJ Stroud, DeMeco Ryans, first-time head coach, first-time offensive coordinator and defensive coordinator, Matt Burke and Bobby Slowick. So for me, this game, like I said, the run game too. The run game got to get going, bruh. We got to get the run game going. We don't know what's going on with Dameon Pierce. It's looking like he ain't got the burst this year. But ultimately, I still think the verdict is out there. I know we've been saying that the last couple of videos. But does he fit this zone scheme? How are we going to work him into the run game? Are we going to stop these toss? Are we going to have better protection on the right side with George Fant sealing off the edge so we can get those outside runs, outside zones? So it's a lot of things I'm going to be looking for. But at the end of the day, this offense is going to have to put up points against the New Orleans Saints. We know the defense is going to do their things. I think the defense has caused a turnover every week. So if I'm not mistaken, but from all the games I remember, they didn't cause a turnover. So it's very important for the offense to do their thing. The defense gonna hold it down. D'Amico gonna coach him up, and don't put a situation where the defense is the last uh, person on the field, bro. Because that's how the last time we lost to the New Orleans Saints. It was Monday Night Football to start the season off. Will Fuller had a phenomenal game. What was the other bone? Kenny Stills had a phenomenal game. And let me start calling people bones because they're phenomenal players. But Deshaun Watson was a phenomenal player. But yeah, and we was balling out. The offense was looking good. But at the end of the day, the New Orleans Saints had hit a 50-yard field goal. And Wink brought up a perfect stat yesterday in the Discord. Every home team has won the game in this series. So whoever was the home team, whether that was Houston or New Orleans, has won the game. So let's keep the streak going. Let's get this dub. We can talk shit to all the New Orleans fans because you know if you don't, they like to come in parade. They're gonna be talking all the smack. They're gonna be in Walmart's dancing and all that shit. They're gonna be at the family reunion. They're gonna be at the family reunion talking. Oh, you see how my Saints beat up on your legs?
Man, what? Oh man, yeah. If you got family from the boot, dog, and they say, "Oh yeah, you don't want to hear that shit, dog."
All they talk about is them Saints and them LSU. Oh man,
Yes, sir.
it's funny though because none of them rep the Pelicans. I barely meet anybody that rep the Pelicans.
I mean, I don't know anybody who reps it either. Like that's a tough one. I don't think I've ever seen a Pelicans fan. Like I've seen maybe a motherfucker wear a jersey, but not even necessarily be a fan. They might have been a fan of the particular player that they was rocking, but nah. So real quick, 'cause we did say that it's going to be a short side. We do want to cover one thing, but I do think the Saints game is going to be. It's always a challenge. Like every time, like say, even when you think you may have the talent, it's always a tough matchup with the Houston Texans and the Saints. But it's always a good game. It's always a very entertaining game, usually, unless you got a nigga named Conley on your squad. Let me see.
I totally forgot too. They got Jamal. Oh, I think he hurt. We ain't got to worry about him. But if they had him too, man. But Alvin Kamara, we got to contain him. Oof.
Hold on one second. Give me about. I'm trying to communicate with this thing. My shit tripping. I don't know why. Yeah.
And Wing, just for y'all in the chat, Wing, Rays and all of that. I'm worried about the Saints this week. I'm worried. Yeah, Derek Carr, Pro Bowls quarterback, passing leader. Yeah, I'm worried this week. I ain't saying all that stuff. I ain't talking smack no more. And I was saying that before when we came back. I was like, bruh, I'm gonna take it week by week. I ain't gonna be talking smack. And what I did, I got to the end of the week last week and started talking smack. Nah, this week I'm being modest. We don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know what to expect. But the New Orleans Saints is a great team. So whether they got Jameis at quarterback or if they got Derek Carr, they still got an opportunity to win the game. So.
All right. Okay. But yeah, absolutely. Like I said, it's gonna be a good matchup. But real quick, well, I got a few minutes left. We said we're gonna wrap it at 7, so everybody can watch the games they want to see. Wise brought up something, man, and it may seem like something very simple. It may seem like it's something minor, right? But I think that you really got to look at it in the grand scheme. Like this is what's happened since I've been watching CJ. CJ has made me approach the Texans with a more long-term view, right? Like I'm not even tripping about right here, right now, because I feel like the future is good and that it's going to be a long-term. If you average out the means, that we're going to be a better team than we are going to be a worse team. That's how I feel right now with CJ and him. If he stays, everything's good, and the Houston keep the culture that they're embracing right now, I feel like the foreseeable future, the Texans are a competitor, right? So I haven't sunken into that mentality of previous Texan regimes, right? So you said something. You brought up about a certain play. That play that towards the end of the game last week, right? And it was a huge play. I'm gonna let you break it down since you brought it up. But I'm gonna, once you kind of explain, I'm gonna kind of expand my thoughts on why I feel like this is a huge thing. You know what I mean? I think it's a very big thing that Texans need to pay attention to.
So it was crazy because on Monday you brought it up in the stream, and he was basically asking, like, I wonder if CJ's out here, if he's giving any input on the plays, on the game plan, and the coaches are listening to him and things of that sort. And we listened to the interview yesterday, and CJ's talking about that last play where he threw that touchdown to Dalton Schultz, and he says, "Yeah, I seen how aggressive Jesse Bates was playing yesterday. I mean, playing last Sunday with the Atlanta Falcons. He said he did some all type of crazy shit, spinning around, did some backwards ass
Yeah.
shit, was about to catch an interception on me. But I learned. I watched the film, and I noticed some things on film, and I'm like, okay, if he's that versatile, you ain't gonna get me again. So he goes to Bobby Sloak and Dalton Schultz on the sideline. He's like, this is the route I want to run. This is the play I want to run. And Dalton Schultz, I need you to run this route just like this. And bam, he leads the team down, get the touchdown. And what can I say? That's phenomenal, bro. For a young kid like that to be able, he not a kid, he a grown man. People still calling him a kid, but he a grown man. For a young man to be out there and be able to make adjustments like that and give his input this early in his career, and for his team to believe in him and believe in the things that he's doing, that shows a testament of his hard work and his process, and that they think he's that guy. He's definitely the franchise quarterback. He's definitely might be he might be top two, top three quarterbacks in the league one day. That's how crazy it is, bro. Because I've never seen anything like this before from otherwise than the greats. I've only seen Tom Brady do this, Aaron Rodgers do this, Peyton Manning do this, Patrick Mahomes do this. You don't see normal quarterbacks doing all of these things, bro, especially early in their career. So he's so far along in his career, whether with his maturity, the way he presents himself in his post-game interviews, pre-game interviews, also outside of the field, on the field, preparation. Um, he elevates his teammates. He has guys buying in. I can only imagine how many guys going to be pouring and asking to come to Houston this offseason, knowing that we got this type of cap space because of this guy, CJ Stroud himself. So to see him make that adjustment and make that play call, and Bobby Slow trusting in his quarterback, it's phenomenal. We never seen anything like that for the Houston Texans. And, man, I can't wait till my CJ Stroud jersey come in, bro. I'm going to be wearing that thing every day, bro. I've been waiting. They're like October 20. I'm like, damn, it take 3 weeks.
Damn.
But, yeah, I'm going to be rocking that thing all the time with pride. But this kid deserves it, man. This kid is a superstar in the making.
Okay. 1 second. And so what I was saying is that why that's so important, because it's a multifaceted thing, and you mentioned it too about Bobby Slowick having that trust. That's something we have not seen in this organization, and I think that's huge. Not just having faith in the game plan, but the trust in one another, the trust in the coaches, in the players that they're actually putting on the field, the trust in the players to take their input and implement it. We know back in the day, who wouldn't have done what, and it'd have been the same old that we seen every up the middle, And shout out to Wink, man. He posted that fucking, I've been looking for that shit. There's 2 things I'm looking for. I used to have a clip, and I got to see if I still got it in my email. Because I had a while. That nigga garbage. I got to bring that one back. That used to be the clip. But the shooting fucking David Johnson in the chair, that shit had me fucking dying. Shout out to Wink for that shit. I forgot all about it. That was top sauce Discord time. Shit was crazy. Every game was crazy in that bitch. But the trust, and that is the thing. That's the biggest part of this culture, is that it feels like there's trust in one another. Like, because you can call it the Easterby era or whatever you want to call it. It seemed like there was so much dissension within the ranks of the organization that shit trickled down to the player. Like, it's almost like if you're working for a company and you're hearing rumors of a downsize, or you're going to be uncomfortable. You're not going to work optimally, because you want to know if I'm fucking finna get fired. Do I need to be looking to go somewhere else? I need to jump out this shit before I burn down, or like, you know. And so when you had all that dissension, all that bullshit going on, you suck too, motherfucker, all that dumb shit. There was no way that these players were truly comfortable. You know what I mean? Like now, it's not like you're going to work and it's tension and it's drama and you know it's going to be some fuck shit. It's like I'm going to work and I love my job. I love my employer. Like it seems like, I don't know, it just seems like a different aura around the entire organization of the Texans right now. And I think it starts with D'Amico, with CJ, with the leaders on this organization, the leaders on this team, and just having integrity. We talk about all the time how it trickles down. And I feel like, hold on. 1 second, let me make sure I kind of get my finesse on. But yeah, I just feel like it feels different. Like it feels like a different day, you know. It almost feels like those tough times are over, or not even that the tough times are over. It's gonna be hard times. You know, things are gonna happen, but it just feels like, I don't know. I just don't get that frustrating. God damn it, the same old Texas. They doing the same. I don't get that energy no more, and I truly don't. And so, like I said, yes, in the transcript. Like I said, I'm with it. I'm all the way. I'm buying all the way back in. You know, there was some frustration. I don't want to fuck with these boys too tough, but I'm all the way back in. I know that. And CJ Stroud has made me a light-skinned believer. And everything that this Texans organization is doing, the trust that the Texans have in one another is the thing that's going to bring back the trust from the fans. And I think that is only good things happening for this organization moving forward. But it is 7:02. I know there's games on. I know there's things coming on. I said it was going to be a short sauce. We will be rocking tomorrow. I'm going to try to get the line tight for tomorrow. You know, tomorrow fucking Friday, so make sure y'all have that ready. Again, I'm going to try to get the line. I know some of y'all, look, I know, I get it. I know some of y'all ugly, so y'all don't want to get on the video camera. I get it, you know. Y'all don't got no hoes. Y'all, you know, y'all still doing all. I got you. I understand. I get it. You know, everybody ain't player. I got you. But I'll open up the line. I know some of y'all prefer to call in and get on camera, so we're going to try to get that rocking Sunday. We'll be in a dinner tonight at 9 if you fuck with the so there's that. There's going to be a crazy topic tonight, so this one might not be for everybody. Some of y'all might get a little scared at this one, so we're going to leave that at that. But with that being said, man, Wiseman, anything you want to say before we get up out of here?
Yeah, shout out to my Rockets. It's time to beat them Pelicans' ass tonight, bro. I know it's a preseason game, but let's see some good ball movement. Let's see some good defense. Dylan Brooks, don't get ejected the first 5 minutes of the game. It's going to be good. I love this time of the year, man. We got football. We got Astros in the ALCS. And we got basketball back, bro. Yeah. So it's phenomenal times. And shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody in the round table. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Hit the Cash App. And get the memberships.
Yeah.
And get the membership, bro.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's all I gotta do. Ain't no sauce without y'all. We love y'all. Appreciate y'all tuning in to the stream. And if you ain't in the stream, appreciate you tuning in to the playback, bro.
It's a playback. You know, it's a short playback, so you should be watching this shit. I know some of y'all be like, I ain't gonna watch no hour and a half of these niggas talking shit. I'll catch this shit later. About like 30 minutes, man. Don't even trip. But no, we definitely do appreciate y'all, man. We do love y'all. Appreciate y'all, man. Sauce. Y'all the freshest motherfucking ingredients in the world. And like I said, we ain't rocking like this if it ain't for y'all. So we thank each and every one of y'all who tune in every day, who back rocking with us, even though we had a long hiatus, who just came back like we never. That's what real niggas do. You know what I'm saying? You know, sometimes you got a little hiatus. But when you get back together, you rock like you never left, man. So you know what it is. Y'all keeping it real, so I fuck with y'all, Sauce Nation. Salute to each and every one of y'all. And you ask for the link to the Den, just go to thedenshow.com. It'll take you to the channel. That's the easiest way. But again, yeah, Cash App in the top left corner. Hit that. Look, we're trying to rebuild the Sauce Sports Studio. Got a couple of things today on the way, some little knickknacks to start tightening things up, makes things more efficient. So it's only going to get better. I promise y'all. It's only going to get better. But with that being said, trying to produce. If y'all fuck around in the Discord, slide in the Discord. I'm gonna cut the game on myself, see what these Rockets talking about while I do some other work in the background. But I appreciate y'all tuning in. Shout out to the Wise Man. Thank you for joining me again this evening. And with that being said, y'all be cool like y'all be cool. Most of all, y'all stay saucy and go Houston. Yeah, that's that new shit. Go Houston.
Oh, pay me, Nick.
Pay me.
Pay me. Pay me, Nick.
Yeah.
Pay my boy Steven Nelson.
Yes, pay me, Nick. Free
I'll
matches.
forget.
Yes.
Free match.
Yeah, free match.
Yeah.
Pay me, Nick. Y'all already know. It is what it is. Yes, sir. With that being said, we talking about this. We out. Till tomorrow, mañana. All that good shit. We go.